Most beginners burn through their deposits, and that's no accident. But if you trade binary options and already realize you won't last long without a clear system, this video is for you. Hey everyone, welcome to the Art of Trade channel. Today I'll show you my personal method for growing a deposit on the Pocket Option Broker using the 15-second time frame. I'll try to explain everything as simply and clearly as possible so that each of you can figure it out and put this method into practice. This video is perfect for both beginners and more experienced traders, so let's not waste any time and get straight to trading. Before starting a trading session, I always recommend setting the chart type to candlesticks. It's the most optimal chart on this broker. For the interval, I've chosen 15-second candles. That's what we'll use for trading and technical analysis today. I only have $500 in my deposit, and my goal for this video is to add at least $1,000 to it. I'll show you later which tool helps me pull this off, but for now, let's move on to picking currency pairs. We're trading in OTC mode, so I'm adding stable currency pairs with a higher payout on this broker. After adding the currency pairs to favorites, we can now track the payout on these assets. If the payout drops to 60%, we'll switch to other currency pairs and trade on those instead. As for me, I'm switching to euros to US dollars. Let's do a quick technical analysis on this asset. Right away, I'll mark the last price high here and also mark the local support level. If we scroll the chart back a bit, we'll see that a stable currency range is forming on this asset. Many traders would open a position here from the upper level toward the downside, and many would trade along the ascending trend line. But this strategy is based on trading with technical analysis confirmed by signals from an AI-powered bot. I want to share this discovery with you. I'll show you, using my own example, how I consistently make money on this broker and double-check my technical analysis with AI. This bot is completely free, and all the info about it is in the Telegram channel linked in the description. Now let's move on to setting up this tool. After launching it through the Telegram channel, in the trade parameters, we just need to select the trading mode. We trade in OTC mode, so I'm switching to that. There's also a video about Forex mode on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check out the playlists and watch that tutorial. Now let's move on to picking our asset. We did a quick technical analysis on EUR/USD, so I'm adding this currency pair into my tool and moving on to selecting the expiration time. We're trading on 15-second candles. Videos about 5-second and 1-minute candles are also available on my YouTube channel. Now I'll click to generate a signal and carefully wait for this tool's technical analysis. We can see a breakout of the local high, and based on that, the bot reads the situation and gives us a sell signal. With 70% confidence, I'm opening a position in the upper range to cover this entry point. The payout is 92%, so I'm waiting for my first gain of $155 to be added to my deposit. A downward move is starting on this asset. There's our first gain. $155 added to our account. With 70% confidence, the bot gives us a perfect signal here from a local resistance level. The price here will make a correction and move back toward the local low on this asset. We saw a stable currency range earlier on this asset. The bot picked up on this situation too and gave us the right signal, opening with second perfect precision. We add our first profits to the deposit, closing out this entry point in the green. I'm restarting the tool and moving on to euro to Turkish lira. Let me show you the full power of this tool. We'll open a position on this asset without doing technical analysis. I fully trust this tool, since I've been trading with it for about 3.5 months now. Over that period, I've made more than $30,000, and this is no joke. It's all thanks to artificial intelligence on this broker. I'm requesting a signal and carefully waiting for this bot's technical analysis. The key with this method is to open the position with second perfect timing based on the signal, without adding any covering trades. That's the main aspect of trading with this method. From a buy signal in the lower range, after a long correction in the pullback, I'm opening with 50% confidence toward the local high on this asset. It's moving below our entry point, but I absolutely don't add any covering trades since I fully trust this tool and know that the momentum will follow through on this asset. And here it gives us once again a perfect entry point on this asset. No problems at all closing the second entry point in profit. We're up by $300, but I'm not going to stop there either. Switching to the Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's also open a position on the Euro New Zealand dollar without technical analysis. OTC mode on our screens, adding this currency pair to my tool, 15-second expiration time, clicking generate, and waiting for this bot's technical analysis. Anyone can trade with this tool. All you need is good reaction time, since you need to press the buy or sell button right on time according to the signal. Also, make sure you have a stable internet connection and you'll get a nice boost to your account. There's a sell signal with 57% confidence in the upper range, after a lengthy correction in the market from a local high, opening downward with second precision timing based on this tool's signal, thereby adding another entry point in profit. We're up by $450 on our deposit in literally 3 minutes with the broker, already a solid gain. But I'm not going to stop there either, restarting this bot and moving on to the next asset I've chosen. I'm applying it to the dollar, Canadian dollar. We can see that on the previous currency pairs, our profitability dropped to 66%. That's why I chose this currency pair for trading. The payout here is the highest. Today we're pumping up our deposit. Let me remind you, we started this video with just $500 in the account. US dollar, Canadian dollar on our screens. Adding this asset to my tool. 15-second expiration time. Clicking generate and waiting for this tool's technical analysis. I fully trust this bot, since I know that many traders are already trading with the help of artificial intelligence. They simply don't show it on their screens, since there's an option to request a signal from both a phone and a personal device. So be careful and trade with AI on your own. We've got a sell signal with 64% confidence, opening in the upper range toward a local minimum value. The momentum plays out and there's another gain. And now we've got $1,100 in our deposit. Without any problems, another entry point comes in profit for us. Let's take a look at the history for this trading session. We started trading at 11:19. In 5 minutes with the broker, we're adding over $1,600 to our deposit. I've traded with this method before too, closing trades in profit without any issues, trading with a 5-second expiration time. Forex mode isn't available on weekends, so I'm trading on OTC. Also, let me remind you that there's a video about 5-second candles on my YouTube channel, and there's also a video about Forex mode on it. I'll continue my trading session, switching to the euro dollar. We did a bit of technical analysis here earlier today. The price here has broken through its last local high and is moving along the upward trend line. Let's request the signal on the euro dollar again. I click on the generation and carefully wait for the technical analysis from this bot. The price is moving along the ascending trend line here. The payout on this asset is 92%. Let's add the same $155 to our account. There is a sell signal in the upper range at the touch of the last price maximum. After 3 corrective candlesticks, I am opening downwards with 70% confidence. The bot is giving us a signal about this here. A few seconds remain before the closure of this entry point. There is another increase, and now we have $1,200 in our deposit. The main thing is that this method opens with precision to the second, and you will have a stable income. I repeat once again, have a good reaction, have a good internet connection, and you will earn a stable income on this broker. I also remind you that this bot is absolutely free. All information about him is in the Telegram channel at the link in the description. There you will find all the reviews about this tool. You will also see all the trade reports along with the data and the bot. The bot does not require any investments from you, so feel free to come and take your trade with the bot. Also, the broker does not prohibit you from trading with third-party instruments, so you can safely rob this broker and earn steadily today. I then switch to the Euro-Turkish Lira. There are literally 2 entry points left before we complete the goal for this video. Euro-Turkish Lira on our screens. I am adding this currency pair to my instrument. The expiration time is also 15 seconds. There is nothing complicated when trading with this instrument. The main thing is to open up to the second and see a steady increase in your deposit. I am carefully waiting for the technical analysis and receive a sell signal. With 50% confidence, I am opening along this main descending trend line, and downward impulses are beginning to prevail on this asset. In a matter of seconds, we have another increase, and now we have $1,400 in our account. But alas, he didn't manage to open up to the second. This returns the entry point to me. There's nothing wrong with that. This often happens when you don't have time to open on time. Even in this case, you don't lose the entry point. And your own funds too. They are simply returned to you on deposit. That's why I'm restarting these tools. I'm moving to my chosen assets, namely the euro, the New Zealand dollar. Previously, we also traded on this asset. Let's re-request our next entry point here. Euro, New Zealand dollar on our screens. The expiration time is also 15 seconds. We also have a sell signal, opening in the upper range to the downside. A few seconds remain before our entry point closes. Rollback movements are beginning to prevail. There is another increase, and already $1,400 are on our deposit. There is only one entry point left for us until the closure of this entry point in the plus. We close this asset with 57% confidence. On this broker, I then switch to the dollar, the Canadian dollar. There is only one entry point left for us until we receive a $1,000 deposit bonus. Dollar, Canadian dollar on our screens. This is how I always earn steadily on this broker. I trade 2 to 3 times a day, I open no more than 10 entry points per trading session. I don't get arrogant. Thus, I consistently earn money on this broker. I am waiting for the technical analysis of this instrument, and I receive a sell signal with 64% confidence. After 3 corrective candlesticks, I open downwards. Early pullback movements also prevailed in the market after an upward subtrend from the maximum value. The price here makes rolling movements. Thereby, we add the coveted $1,000. There is a $1,000 increase on our deposit. We completed the goal for this video in just 10 minutes. Being on the broker, I add $1,000 to my deposit. And all this is only due to the signals from this instrument without any problems. There is a good increase for today. I think that's where I'll end my trading session. I hope you enjoyed this video. All that is required of you is to open on time on a signal with this tool. Also, do not add transactions to overlap. You will get a stable increase on the deposit. Be careful and trade with AI yourself. I also remind you that this broker, it does not prohibit you from trading with third-party instruments. Therefore, feel free to go to the Telegram channel and take this bot into your trade. You are on the Author Trade channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. And the method is clear to you. If something is unclear, write your comments. I'll answer everything. Well, I wish you all successful deals. See you all soon. All bye.